Hi everybody, welcome back to Curiosity Corner Live. Thank you for joining me this morning as we explored the laser cutter. I have a few laser cut items that I want to show you. So, let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we have a lot of different items here. This one's one thing that I made a while ago. It's a little sort of pendant that says Maker. And it was cut on the laser cutter, and you can see that it was engraved. What's really cool is we used different colors for the different symbols on here, so the text was darker than the star, so the star was etched a little bit, but the text was etched really, really deep, so it changed how it looked. And then we usually use the laser cutter for giveaways. We did an event called Ready Player Fun, so we designed these pendants for the dance contest, and it's also etched. The detail that the laser cutter can do is really impressive, so we were able to make those. Another event that we did was during the winter. We made these snowflake kind of shapes. I'm using this one as a keychain, and it has etched letters on it and symbols and molecules. And then this one is one that was designed by one of our GSA students, Great Science Academy, and it was engraved with the lines and circles to look like a circuit board. This one is little Chikorita, and we have Chandelure, 2 Pokemon. This one's obviously on wood, and this one's plastic, but the Chandelure really shows the difference that you can have with the laser cutter. Whoop. The dark parts were darker on the image, and the light parts were lighter, so it etched really deep for the dark parts and a little lighter for the light parts. And then with Chikorita, you can see that there's these light spots on the back. That is from that honeycomb that we showed you earlier. The bed of the laser cutter can get kind of hot, and it will sometimes melt the plastic a little bit. So when you're cutting through something on the laser cutter, it will sometimes melt the plastic on the back. There's the cork coaster, and I put a TARDIS on there using the laser cutter. And this is my prototype for these little snowflake keychains. I used a big piece of wood as a prototype. Same file that was used for, say, this one, or the blue one I showed you earlier, but it was on a different material and a much larger size. And there's this circular, this is definitively a triangle, I call this circle. But you could make puzzles with this. This isn't much of a puzzle, but these triangles fit in very nicely. And there's these ridges on the back here, and that's from that honeycomb. The honeycomb got hot enough that it was melting through, making those ridges on the back of this set of triangles. And then finally, like I said, the level of detail is really pretty great on the laser cutter, and it's able to make this full illustration of Alice from Alice in Wonderland work pretty well. Alright, that's it. So thank you for joining me today, and don't forget, we post every day at 10:30 and 3, so be sure to check back. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the science content. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about matter, so make sure you come back tomorrow. And as always, stay safe and stay curious.